The Battle of Valtetsi was fought on May 12, 1821 in Valtetsi between the Ottoman army and Greek revolutionaries. Background: the Greek War of Independence officially broke out on March 25, 1821. The city of Tripoli in Arcadia, central Peloponnesus, became a prime objective of the Greek Revolutionary Army. Only the warlike Maniates were experts in the art of battle. Besides them, Clefdes, who lived in mountains, as well as the Armatolowa, who had for centuries been hired by the local Ottoman authorities initially to guard the mountain passes and later for the general keeping of law and order, were able to make a coherent force. During April 1821, the initially small Greek forces in the area were slowly augmented by men from the nearby villages who declared Kolokotronis as Archostrategos, the man for overall command. Immediately, he established armed camps near the villages of Levadi, Piana, Krasovitsi, Vavina and Valtetsi, who were former rebels' dens that now became headquarters for the preparation of the siege of the Ottoman stronghold. Taking advantage of the absence of Hursaid Pasha, who was leading an expedition against the apostate Ali Pasha of Junina under the Sublime Porte's Special Command. Battle. On April 24, 1821, the Ottoman forces of Tripolitsa attacked and put to flight the Greeks based in Valtetsi. The Muslims were then reinforced on May 1 by 4,000 Albanian under Mustafa, the Kahayabi of Hursaid Pasha, coming from Margolis. A couple of weeks later, a combined Turkish and Albanian force of 5,000 men, under the command of Mustafa, was departed to destroy the Greek positions at Valtetsi on May 24, 1821. Its main section, under Ruby Bey, was sent directly to assault the Greek camp now defended by 2,300 revolutionaries. The defensive strategy was to fortify 4 tower houses in the area following the Pyrgospician Maniat pattern. Kyriakoulis Mavromichalis as field commander defended the first tower with 120 men. Ilias Mavromichalis was in charge of the second one with 250 men. Ioannis Mavromichalis with 350 men commanded the third tower, and the old septuagenary Mitro Petrovis with 80 men stayed in the last one. Ruby Bey ordered to storm the place, while a small force was to move behind the village itself to cut off the Greeks' expected retreat to the mountain paths. He demanded the rebels to surrender their weapons but, when refused, began his full assault. The Turkish and Albanian forces managed to capture some positions including the water supply, but a fierce resistance obliged them to demand for Kahayabi's reinforcements. In the meantime, more Greeks, numbering 700 men, under Theodoros Kolokotronis, arrived and attacked the Ottomans on the flanks, weakening their operational power. Once again, another contingent under Demetrios Plapoutis made a significant entrance in the battle so as to give vital support to the exhausted rebels, balancing the actions. Against Ottoman expectations, Greeks maintained their positions as the Ottoman cavalry became useless when trying to attack on rocky slopes. All Turkish and Albanian attacks were repelled, and finally Ruby Bey ordered retreat, which turned into a rout after the Greeks abandoned their defensive attitude under the fortified positions and violently counterattacked, completely breaking the enemy lines. According to an old Maniat folk tradition, when watching the Turk-Albanians in retreat, Captain Kyriakoulis is said to have shouted, Pi Omicron Upsilon Pi Alpha Sigma Beta Rho Epsilon Kappa Epsilon Rho Alpha Tau Omicron Mu Pi Epsilon Eta Kappa Alpha Iota Sigma Upsilon Sigma Kappa Upsilon Lambda Alpha Rho Beta Alpha Nu Iota Tau Eta Delta Epsilon Nu Epsilon Iota Nu Tau Eta Sigma Kappa Omicron Rho Theta Omicron Sigma Tau Alpha Chi Omega Rho Iota Alpha Tau Alpha Rho Gamma Iota Tau iota kappa alpha kappa omicron rho iota tau sigma iota alpha epsilon delta omega tau omicron lambda epsilon nu epsilon tau rho iota kappa omicron rho phi alpha epsilon delta omega tau omicron lambda epsilon nu beta alpha lambda tau epsilon tau sigma iota. Where are you going, you cuckold bay, and you Albanian dog? These are neither the villages of Corinth nor the Argive girls. This place is called Tricorpha. This place is called Valtetsi. The Greeks achieved a decisive victory and captured 2 cannons and ammunition. The battle itself lasted for nearly 24 hours. The casualties were also unexpectedly heavy for the Ottoman army. 600 dead compared to the 150 dead rebels. Aftermath. The Battle of Valtetsi was the first decisive Greek victory in their struggle for freedom. Its effects were as follows. It proved that an organized rebel force could face and defeat the Ottoman military machine. It strengthened the morale and self-confidence of the Greeks, which encouraged them to continue their task to free their homeland. It proved that real Ottoman control in central Peloponnesus remained within Tripoli's walls. Kolokotronis, according to his memoirs, said to his compatriots, "We must render up thanksgivings for this day, which should be kept holy forever, as the day upon which our motherland achieved her freedom."